Good morning, students. Today we are going to study Roman numerals. Can you see this watch? You can see in this watch, numbers are written in some other kind of symbols. These are known as Roman numerals. Roman numerals were developed by Romans hundreds of years ago. These type of numerals which we write are known as Roman numerals and they were developed by Romans. Romans used letter to write numbers. We use numbers instead of number. Romans used letters to write the numbers. And this system of writing numbers in form of letters is known as Roman number system. Roman used only 7 symbols to write different numbers. They used only 7 symbols to write numbers. So these are the 7 numbers, symbols that the Romans used to write numbers. See here in Roman symbol I represent 1. Roman symbol V represents 5. Roman symbol X represents 10. Roman symbol L represents 50. C represents 100. D represents 500 and M represents 1000. So these 7 symbols are used to represent these numbers, and there is no symbol for 0 in Roman system. In Roman system you don't have any symbol for 0. So to learn the Roman numerals, it is very important to learn these symbol and their equivalent Hindu-Arabic numerals. Okay, now we will study about 3 rules to write Roman numerals. There are 3 basic rules to write Roman numerals. These rules are, first rule is rule of repetition. Rule of repetition says that symbol I, X, C, M can be repeated maximum 3 times. That means you can repeat these symbols maximum 3 times, not more than that. V, L, D are never repeated. You cannot repeat these symbols. When symbol is repeated twice or thrice, its value is multiplied 2 or 3 times. That means if you are writing that symbol twice, its value will become 2 times. If you are writing that symbol thrice, its value will become 3 times. Let us understand this rule of repetition with examples. See, for the symbol for 1 is I. So if I am writing 1, I will write I. Now 2, how you will write 2? 2 is 1 plus 1. So you can write I. This shows the symbol of repetition shows that 1 plus 1 is 2. So you can write 2 i's to represent 2. Now if you have to write 3, you will write it as 1 plus 1 plus 1. 3 is made by 3 adding 3 ones. So you can write I. So this is the symbol to represent 3. But this rule says that you can repeat the symbol maximum 3 times. That means if you have to write 4, you cannot write one I 4 times. This is wrong. You can only repeat the symbol maximum 3 times. Next example is to write 10. The symbol is X. So if you have to write 10, you will write X. If you have to write 20, 20 is 10 plus 10. So you can write X. If you have to write 30, you can write 10 plus 10 plus 10. This shows X. But if you have to write 40, you cannot write X 4 times because you can repeat only the symbol maximum 3 times. Other example, to write 100, you will write C. To write 200, you will write 2C. 100 plus 100. To write 300, you will write 3C. But you cannot write 4C to write 400. Now, you know that VLD are never repeated. These symbol VLD are never repeated. You cannot write 10 like 5 plus 5. VV. This is wrong. You cannot repeat this symbol. You cannot write 100 as 50 plus 50 LL. This is wrong. To write 10, you will have to write X, and to write 100, you have to write C. So V, L and D, you cannot repeat them. So this was the rule of repetition. You can repeat IXCM maximum 3 times, and you cannot repeat VLD. Now we will talk about rule of addition. Now rule of addition says that if a symbol of smaller value is written on the right of the symbol of higher value, we add the smaller value to the greater value. Okay, this we will understand by an example. If you are given this symbol VI, you see V is the symbol of 5 and I is the symbol of 1, and obviously 5 is greater than 1. So this rule says if the smaller value is written on the right of symbol of higher value, like in this, the smaller value is written on the right of higher value, we add the smaller value to greater value. So what we will do, we will add these two values. So 5 plus 1 will become 6. So this is the symbol of 6. If the smaller value is on the right of greater value, then we will add that value to the greater value. So this rule, just understand it very clearly, that if the greater value is written and a smaller value is written on the right of greater value, we will add the value smaller value to the greater value. So this is the symbol of 5 and this is the symbol of 1. So this 1 will be added to 5 and it will become 6. So this is the symbol for 6. Similarly, 10 is greater than I and I, 1 and 1, because 10 is the symbol, X is the symbol of 10 and I are symbol of 11. They are on the right of greater value. See, we will add these two I to 10 and this is the symbol for 12. If you have to write 7, 7 is 5 plus 1 plus 1. So we will write V, which is a greater value, followed by 2, 1, 1 to write 7. If you have to write 8, the symbol of 8 will be 5, 1 plus 1 plus 1. So symbol of 5 will be V and we will write 1 I on the right of 5. This on any symbol written on right of bigger symbol shows addition of these three. So another example you can see LII. L is the symbol of 50, I is symbol of 1 and 1. Because L is greater than 1 and 1, we will add this 1 and 1 to 50. So 50 plus 1 will be 52. So this is the symbol of 52. Now CXII. C is the symbol of 100, X is the symbol of 10. And I are symbol of 1 and 1. You can see C is greater than X and X is greater than 1 and 1. So all are written on the right of each other. So we will add the smaller symbols to the greater symbol. So 100 will plus 10 plus 1 plus 1. These all will be added. 110 will be 110 plus 2, 112. So this is the symbol of 112. If you have to write 11, you will write X and on the right of X you will write I. This shows addition. 10 plus 1 will be 11. So this rule of addition says that if a greater value is there and a smaller value is written on the right of greater value, it will be added to the greater value. This is the symbol of addition. Now we will understand symbol of subtraction. Rule of subtraction. Rule of subtraction says that if a symbol of smaller value is written to the left of symbol of higher value, we subtract the smaller value from the higher value. This is just opposite to rule of addition. Rule of addition, whatever was written on the right, we were adding. But in rule of subtraction, if the smaller symbol is written on the left of greater symbol, it is subtracted. In this, if the symbol was written on the right of greater symbol, it was added. And in this, if the symbol is written on the left of the greater value, then it is subtracted. See the symbol, this is IV. You can see I is on the left of V. V is the symbol of 5 and I is the symbol of 1. 5 is greater than 1. So because I is written on the left of V, we will subtract this from 5. So it will be, it means 5 minus 1. So this is the symbol of 4. In addition, we will write the smaller symbol on the right side of greater symbol, and in subtraction we will write the symbol on the left side of the greater symbol. So here 1 is written on the left of V, so this shows we have to subtract 1 from 5. This is written on the left smaller symbol, so we will subtract. So 5 minus 1 is 4. Similarly, if I have to write 9, 9 is written like this. X will write 1 I before X. If I is written before X, this shows subtraction. 10 minus 1. So this will become 9. So this is the symbol of 9. That means whenever anything is written on the left of greater symbol, it will be subtracted, and if it is written on the right of greater symbol, it will be added to that. Now we will study that the symbol VLD cannot be subtracted from any number. This is the rule, that you cannot subtract VLD from any number. Like example, if you have to write 95. 95, if you write 100 minus 5. So the symbol of 100 is C and symbol of 5 is V. So you will write VC. Because V is written before C, that means 100 minus 5. But this is wrong, because this rule says that VLD cannot be subtracted. You cannot subtract VL or D. So to write 95, first we will write 90, then we will do plus 5. To write 90, what we will do? 100 minus 10. 90 is obtained by 100 minus 10. So to write 90, we will write XC. X is symbol of 10, C is 100. So X is written on left of C. This means 100 minus 10. So the symbol of 90 is XC. And to write 5, we will write V. So 95 will be written as 90 plus 5 XCV. This is the way you write 95. Now I, X and C are used to subtract. These cannot be used to subtract and these are used to subtract. Like you see the symbol I is written before V. This shows 5 minus 1. That means 4. This is the symbol of 4. Here X is written before L. This shows L is 50, X is 10. L means 50 minus 10. So to write 40, will write XL, that means 50 minus 10. To write 400, you will write D is the symbol of 500 and C is the symbol of 100. So you have to write 400, then you will write CD, that means 500 minus 100. So it was the symbol of 400. If you have to write 9, 1 will come, I will come before X. This means 10 minus 1, 9. If you have to write 90, you will write 100 minus 10. 100 minus 10 will be written as XC. X will come before C. If you have to write 900, you will write CM. That means M is the symbol of 1000 and C is the symbol of 100. 1000 minus 100 is 900. So it will be written as CM. So in this way, you will use this rule of subtraction. It shows that the symbol VLD cannot be subtracted and IXC are used to subtract. Now there is another rule. When a smaller numeral is placed between two large Roman numbers. When one small numeral is placed between two large Roman numbers, it is always subtracted from the value of the symbol on the right. Like if there is some small value and there are two greater values on left and right, then that small value will be subtracted to the value which is on the right of that value. See this example, X, X, I, V. X is symbol of 10, X is symbol of 10, I is symbol of 1 and V is the symbol of 5. Now this is 10 is greater and V 5 is also greater than 1. This is a smaller number. So this rule says that this small number will be subtracted from the value of symbol on the right. We will not subtract this one from 10. We will subtract this one from right value, that means 5. So this will be 10 and 10 plus this value will be subtracted from 5. That means this will be 5 minus 1. So 10 and 10 will be 20 and 5 minus 1 will be 4. So this is the symbol for 24. See this XC. XC is symbol for 100 minus 10. This is the symbol for 90. And this I is between C and 10, means 100 and 10. But because you have to subtract from right value, so this means 10 will be subtracted, 1 will be subtracted from 10. So this will be 10 minus 1, 9. So 90 plus 9 will be 99. So this is the symbol of 99. See this number LXIX. L is symbol of 50, X is symbol of 10. Because these are written on right, these two will be added. But I is written between this X and this X. So it will be subtracted from this X which is on the right. So we will subtract this 1 from 10. So it will be 10 minus 1. 50 plus 10 will be 60 and 10 minus 1 will be 9. So total 69. So this is the symbol of 69. So students, to remember, you have to remember all these rules while you are writing Roman numbers or converting the Roman numbers into Hindu Arabic numerals. Okay, students, I hope you understood the Roman numerals nicely. Thank you.